Hey, scrappy people. Traci Reed here today, coming at you with a fun and cute, simple layout from or using the $5 sampler that's in the store called Have a Nice Day. This was the 2020 freebie collection, and today I'm going to be scrapbooking these silly photos I sent my husband plus the text I sent my husband of me picking out another palm, even though I kill palms. So the text says, look, it's only $16, I'm gonna bring it home and kill it. So I just thought it was a funny story, and I am currently using the cutouts of the palm leaves that I did on my silhouette. I just found a palm leaf silhouette on the internet and cut it out using my silhouette from these green papers from the Have a Nice Day collection. And I'm using the cutout part as a stencil to put some Catherine Pooler ink through the stencil and create some palm leaves in the background. Then I'm going to use the actual cutout palm leaves in the foreground, I guess, to just make this kind of look like I'm standing in a jungle, because that's kind of what the photo looks like. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to place these yet, so I just need to start working around the layout. I need to obviously cover up the little mistakes from using the smudgers with the ink. I made a couple little mistakes, but they won't be hard to cover up. I couldn't decide if I wanted the palm leaves to be in the middle of the layout or on the outside edges. I end up deciding that I like the outside edges better, and I'm going to cover up the photo in the text because it's obviously the same photo, so I don't need to worry about like making sure that it's seen. I just want the little caption at the bottom that says $16, I'm gonna bring it home and kill it, because it's just I posted on my Facebook and it said unhinged texts I send my husband. So that's pretty much what the title is going to be as well. And I'm going to pull out a bunch of Cocoa Daisy letter stickers as well as some Citrus Twist letter stamps to make a big title on the left or on the right. So these $5 samplers that are available in my store, they're X freebies, which means that they're not full collections, but they are very large for a freebie for sure. There's like 15 papers and 6 journal cards, 2 sheets of stickers, and digital embellishments as well. So while I do have a lot to choose from, it's obviously not as much as I would as a full collection. So I'm going to extend the collection by creating a large title. That way I don't have to embellish too much, and the title can be more of the centerpiece along with the palm leaves that I cut out and that I inked on the background. So I'm wearing pink and I'm standing in a bunch of green, so I'm going to be matting this photo on this really cool like paint stroke paper that I created. It's almost like a stripe, and that's kind of what it reads like on in the back there when I use it as a mat. But I wanted to bring in a lot of the color because obviously I have a lot of green in the design of the layout with all of those palm leaves. So I wanted to bring in some more of the color from the photo and from the collection so that if I add that pink, like living my best life or whatever, it doesn't look like it's out of place. So I'm just sticking the palm leaves to the back of the composition, and then I'm going to stick it all down together. And then that living my best life can go down here in this white space at the bottom. And that is one side of my layout already almost completed. Those palm leaves make such a statement that I really don't have to embellish too much. Of course I could go farther and pull out some enamel dots and things like that, but I really want the focus to be on the photo and the title more than anything. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. I'm going to glue down all of these palm fronds so that they don't like pop up too much. And then I'm going to move on to the other side where I'm going to build my title and a place to journal, just a little bit of journaling. So I don't need a full journaling card, even though I do have those journaling cards pulled out. I decided that I'm going to go with this mat instead that has a place for journaling. I'll make it a little bit bigger and bring in a little bit more of that pink by matting it on this paper. And then I'm going to place it towards the bottom of my layout. I cut out a lot less out of this video than I normally do because the majority of the video is me putting down letter stickers, which is definitely boring to watch, so I cut all that out. So you get to see a little bit more of the real time of how long it takes me to like cut out and mat things and I am a real scrapbooker. I'm not the speed of light scrapbooker that sometimes it looks like when I am scrapbooking for YouTube. I decided this time to use the glue before I put it down. That way it would be easier. Look at how fun those palm fronds came out. I think it's just such a cute idea. It matches, you know, the vibe of the layout. Hopefully my palm survives longer than the last one did, but who knows. For some reason, palms either love me or they hate me, and most of the time they hate me, or they love me until they hate me. So that was just a little, there's actually planner stickers in the Have a Nice Day collection. That was one of the planner stickers. It's like a box size and it's texting. So I thought it was funny, and it's a little bit snarky because it goes with like the texting theme of the layout. It says, have a nice day and don't tell me what to do. So I just thought it was cute to stick in those palm fronds. I've got this little encouragement to myself that I can keep this palm healthy, maybe. And then just this little arrow and some hearts that say yes. Really simple embellishment. I'm not going to go all out. I'm going to let the inking and the fronds speak for themselves, as well as the title, which you'll see when we get to that point that it does take up a lot of space. So it's perfect. So I'm going to pull out 3 different colors, 3 different styles of Cocoa Daisy alphabets. I'm lucky to have a ton of Cocoa Daisy alphabets in my stash after being on their team for like 4 years. I'm also going to add this orange string to the tag. I felt like I needed to bring in just a little bit more of this pretty orange color, so I'm just going to stick this through here and tie a knot, or a bow, I guess. I used a little bit too much string, but that's okay. I think it adds a perfect little pop of orange up there as well, because there's a lot of pink at the bottom and there's orange more floating up towards the top on this composition, so I liked the way it sort of topped off all of the orange. Okay, now I'm going to pull out my letter stickers, and I'm going to grab green, pink, and orange letter stickers, as well as some stamps from my Citrus Twist stash. So I've got this green, and I'm going to pull out a pink that matches perfectly, and then actually the orange is one of the darker oranges, and it's that scripty text that they used to do, so it's good because it's a different font. And now I'm going to add the letter stickers or the letter stamps underneath here. So just one at a time, and I'm actually going to work from the center. So it says from Anne, and then I'm going to add Unhinged in this green. Text from an Unhinged, and then the pink is going to be Plant Lady. And then I decided that I needed a little bit more like to fill up the space, so I'm going to move this orange down, this orange like sticker down, and then I'm actually going to add one more line to this title, and it's going to say text from an unhinged plant lady to her man. I wanted it to say husband, but the label wasn't long enough. So I'm going to use this label, yes, I'm going to use this label, and I'm going to add on letter stamps to it, and that is going to be about it. I'm going to put it down, and then I'm going to call it good, I think. I don't think I add much more to this. It's just a super fun, quick layout. It took me about a half an hour, and I really enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. There's a link in the description box below to a blog post that is rounding up all of the $5 samplers available in my store with some new layouts, and I think you'd love it. So go ahead and check that out. All right, thank you.